Hello, dear friends. If voting served any purpose, it would be banned. As Harlequin says, opinion piece, future without parties. The old is upside down. New waves of Aquarius. We are closer than ever. Collision of old and new. Concentration of power. Excessive fragmentation. There will be many resets. Lack of representativeness. Disconnection with society. Difficulty in accountability. The incredible will become reality. The old programming is stagnant. No one can control the new energy. People need to wake up to righteousness. Let's start. The party system has served its purpose and will not be necessary in our future, according to Steve Biko. In his opinion, the party machinery is corrupt and has no solution. If there is one thing that needs replacing, it is the party system, and we have tools to do so much as the quantum voting system that would allow for instant global polls, global votes, and global focus groups on global issues. The party system is often a quagmire of inefficiency, disputes, and corruption. A more conciliatory form of government is needed, one that expresses the will of the people at a global or regional level through a system of immediate global consultation. For example, what is the will of the people on fracking, on hydrogen versus electric cars, or how the world feels about world peace? A party system refers to the set of parties competing for political power in a supposedly democratic system, as well as the interactions and dynamics between them. It is the space of competition between parties to obtain and exercise political power. Institutionalized systems tend to be more stable and programmatic, while less institutionalized ones can be more volatile and clientelist. Disadvantages: classical parties are losing their social roots and do not adequately represent citizens' demands. In hegemonic or predominant party systems, power is excessively concentrated in a single party. The system may revolve more around charismatic leaders than around programs and ideologies. Highly fragmented, no, highly institutionalized systems can become rigid and poorly adaptable to new challenges. In highly fragmented systems with many parties, it can be difficult to form stable majorities and coalitions to govern, which affects governability. When there is a large ideological distance between parties, it can lead to blockades and difficulty in achieving consensus. Certain systems may leave out or underrepresent minorities or new political forces. Some party systems, especially those that are less institutionalized, may fall into clientelist practices instead of focusing on programmatic policies. Weakly institutionalized systems can be very volatile, with parties appearing and disappearing quickly, affecting stability. Reflections. According to Steve Biko, there is no possibility of fraud, corruption, or mistake anywhere in the world with the quantum financial system, because every transaction is recorded and leaves a permanent trace. We will have to be honest out of obligation. This will certainly be a world for spiritual adults, no matter how old we are. Any human system can be corrupted by those who engage in it. We are heading for a caring world, and therefore honest and compassionate, which will prove incorruptible. At the same time, that this revolutionary computing power and other technologies are placed in our hands, we will be fed with an energy of solidarity that will enable us to use them wisely. We have had, we have heard time and again that those who would corrupt us will not accompany us, because those with dark inclinations will leave the stage. Poverty will end once the Global Economic Security and Reform Act is declared, and there will be various tax refund payments and other money that is considered stolen, and prices will return to the level of the 50s. There is enough gold available in the hands of the coalition to be converted into currency without making a big dent in the general stock. According to Matthew Watt, our world could be transformed into the golden age in the blink of an eye, if that belief and vision were in the collective consciousness. But it is not so, and that is why all changes will be a process. Until that future moment, we have to manage not only a global process, but an intergalactic process and perhaps an interdimensional process. The new needs more and more space to renew the old processes. This can lead to a head-on collision in all systems. But, but after purification, the dance energy begins. Joyful thoughts make your energy dance in harmony. Pass them on and let everything blossom and transform into a new feeling. The stars in your eyes carry the cosmos in your soul and will make all your dreams come true. Adjust your lifestyle and embrace the new dimension of your heart. Welcome to Aquarius. Domino effect. The powers and the political system are going through a crisis, which begins now and will culminate in 2026, according to Ashtar, through Artura Hector. The change is beginning now, and it will develop even stronger. The old money is about to undergo a transformation, and a shocking event will occur with the fall of many powerful links. In principle, the old system no longer exists in the energetic layers of the earth, and the cleansing is practically complete. The blockages arose in a traumatic past, in which the old family lines caused a major loss in the old monetary system. Manipulation arises from ancient traditions that cannot be abandoned in the lower dimensions, where many types of monetary systems control matter and thus play a major role in influencing the rich and the poor. Future generations can be hindered in their light consciousness, and a process of detachment is necessary. The new consciousness is entering the field of the financial system. Those who carry a great obsession with the old monetary system dominate everything and end up in a narrow funnel of detachment. They face loss of material and personal damage. The fear of this loss will receive worldwide attention and cause much commotion. While the old influences of politics are still active, profound transformations occur. The great powers will bow to the new waves of Aquarius. Where they cannot let go of the old, a new wave of purification will spontaneously arise, in which a great cleansing and purging of the old system will become a reality. Everyone has the right to abundance, but the one-way traffic that has arisen causes abuse of the material world. Share your possessions of your own free will, so that everything in your life becomes equal in energy. Detachment. Wake up and realize that everything is going to flow backwards. It seems as if the clock is running backwards and the cosmos is spinning differently. Chaos arises in the brain when you cling to the old system. The more you fight to maintain the old, the more exhausted you are. This can even lead to chronic illness and ultimately death. Be flexible and relaxed. accept the new wave, and then the life energy flows through you, and you live from abundance. Let go of the struggle and allow love to come. No one can understand or control this new energy. Tune into the heart. Then you will hear the voice of the new era, because it calls you and shows you the way. Difficult processes. Are you in a difficult process in your family, work, or other area where everything is upside down? Keep breathing calmly and know that this is the new Aquarian flow that is asking for space. The old is upside down and can start bouncing back and forth. The twists are straightened out, but they get tangled up again if you can't let go. The transition to a new way of life sometimes takes a lot of energy. You are dragged down by the old illusion and eventually disappear in a fog of misery. Be wise and avoid this by landing on your feelings in time and returning yourself. In the new world, older people will be considered wise and full of life experience. Young people will welcome them into their hearts to be part of this wisdom. In today's society, older people are rejected and considered a useless pattern because the monetary system is in charge. There will be many resets that will open with the light of the photons, and the guidance of the starlight will be very great because they activate the path of the heart. The luminous consciousness now also enters the fields of shadow to free many young people from an all downward movement. The release of a strong dark current into the layer of the new youth will cause much commotion, and the feelings of dismay will come down in harmony and of solidarity. Pearls. JFK Jr. quotes, Stage 3 incoming. We are closer than ever. Some people who wake up will be devastated when they realize who they have been defending. When the unbelievable becomes reality, this will break some people. The real reason so many singers and bands are calling for action against Trump is because their masters have given them orders to do so. Riots are coming no matter who wins the election, according to Bill Holder. We will experience an event so cosmically grand and historic that it goes beyond anything we can imagine. It will be the great solar flare. The globalists do not want Maduro to fall, according to Eric Prince, because of clandestine oil deals. Messages. Water is something very simple and abundant, but it hides an untapped power that could transform our way of life. Imagine a world in which you can fuel your car and heat your house with water. Science fiction? Maybe not. Think about hydrogen. There was a time when scientists believed in a mysterious fluid that filled the universe and carried light and energy. A subtle, invisible, imponderable, elastic fluid that was supposed to fill all space and, by its vibratory motion, transmit light, heat, and other forms of energy. Brass ball antennas and red mercury were believed to harness this hidden energy. Atmospheric electricity, free energy coming from the sky. It seemed that we were on the verge of an energy revolution, but in 1908 something strange happened. This fluid was erased from the periodic table and suddenly disappeared from scientific discussions. Why? According to Dr. Shabi, before the beginning of a new era, ancient texts warned that there has always been a global cataclysm, and some are waiting for a great solar flare. However, these catastrophic events do not have to continue to happen as the ages pass. A large percentage of humanity needs to awaken to righteousness. Your awakening process will continue to accelerate each day, and things may seem more chaotic. However, this is just the transmutation of dense energy taking place. Expect greater flows of energy into the planet and in your own being with the different alignments of the star bodies. As you do the necessary work within yourselves, this will also have an impact on the collective according to Keshe. The divine plan is occurring now, according to the Andromeda Intergalactic Council via Celia Wilder. Recent observations have pointed to a noticeable increase in cosmic energy enveloping the Earth at this time. This flow of cosmic energy is not merely random, but is directed by the infinite Creator implementing the divine plan. This direct divine intervention is intended to bring about a profound transformation for the Earth and humanity. The impact of this energetic influx is expected to intensify in the coming days, bringing about further changes in the collective consciousness and energy landscape of the Earth. I See Beauty Everywhere by Octavia Basile. Earth is filled with 3D technology that can pollute the human mind, but it only affects those who connect with it and absorb it. Beyond this, there is another realm where one is truly present and nothing harmful can touch them. To avoid the lower frequencies, it is essential that you are aware of what is going on in your mind and that you are selective in your thoughts and beliefs. Repeat to yourself, I see beauty everywhere, and observe the magic that this intention brings with it. A high energy frequency being does not feed negative thoughts, because that contradicts the law of one and lowers their vibration. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.